Coco's really mad right now that Rue's playing with. Coco's furious right now that Rue's playing with her buttons. Hold on a second. Come on, Izzy, let's go for a pee-pee. Come on, Izzy. Izzy. Oh, it's okay. No rush. No rush. Girl. Okay, Rue was on the sofa today. Jumping around. Coco's mad as a hatter. Let's put the view this way. You guys can see what's going on here. It's crazy. Oh, there we go. What's going on here? Coco's so mad. So mad. Hold on. Of course, everyone wants their thing now. As soon as I start the live, Izzy needs TREATS's and she needs to go out and everyone's hungry all of a sudden and Coco's mad. And what's going on with everybody else? She was on the counter this morning. She was really mad. Coco was really mad. The birds are multiplying to her out. I got the spammer. I got him. Oh, Coco. You okay? You just flopped right down. Hold on, you guys. Coco's got big heck to pay right now. She's mad. What are you doing down there? You're trying to get up to see Rue? You can't. If you grew your wings, you could fly up there, right? Coco's so mad. It's okay, Coco. Okay, what's going on, everybody? 21 watching on YouTube. Make sure you hit the like. Hi, everyone on Facebook. Uh-oh. Coco's climbing right up the... No, Coco, you can't. She was climbing right up the stick. Okay, Rue, you might have to get off because someone's really mad right now. Hold on. Rue, here. Let me get Rue. Hold on a second. Here, Rue. Here, Rue. Come here. You hear how she does that that slide? Did she mess with your stuff? Like, are you okay? She's just cleaning up after Roo. Hey? Cleaning up after Roo. Okay, are you going to settle down yet, Coco, or are you plotting your revenge? Okay, what have I missed here? Well, I've been organizing the house to be live. Hi, everyone, just joining us. You saw the Fun Coco's video today? I do have the cockatiel. She's mad because Roo was on the counter. It's raining in Alabama. She's okay. She's okay. You can see. She's mad right now. Now what? What do you want to do? Are you just mad? You just mad about the whole thing? What? I got new toys to review, so I was gonna review them. She sees them on the counter. So she wants to review them now. You can't review them now. You gotta wait tomorrow morning, okay? If there's 30 watching on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. Oh, your scream even set off the babble ball. Did you hear that? You shook the house. You shook the house. You did. We got some new people watching on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. We go live at this time every day and we watch my spoiled birds. You can't go over there. Here, let's watch these guys for a minute while I console Coco. Can't play on the counter. How's everyone today? Did you guys get anything exciting happen? Did you have any parties? Did you go out for lunch? Did you have any good food? Did you see anyone that looked like Cookie? I ate a bunch of cookies at 3:30. Have you guys had these cookies? They're really good. They're always a treat, these Pepperidge Farm Sausalito cookies. They're so good. They're kind of sweet though, so you have to really want sugar. Pizza, you went out for breakfast and walked in the park? That sounds nice. You have Cookie on your shirt? That counts. Do you have the anatomy of Cookie? My husband made pork loin. They're kind of gourmet cookies. A real treat. Treat. I got a Roo feather. Roo's crown. Lou's crown. Tallest crown in town. I'm going to give it away tomorrow in a contest. I have to figure out what the contest is, though. We get a lot of comments, so I can't, like, it would have to be like a number between 1 and 5,000. Or oh, we got stars. Thank you. Donna, thank you. Guess how many buttons in a jar? I need a really big number though. You did a big grocery shop treat? Yeah, we did one on Monday night. We got all the food we could ever ask for in the house right now. Barbecue pork chops. My mom, that's what I was saying yesterday. My mom, that was one of my favorite things to make. She always had good barbecue sauce. I could use it for a quill, but yeah, you can't enter the contest if you've already won the contest. Good idea. But you know what? There's gonna be so many that enter. It'll be pretty coincidental if someone won another thing. Good Chinese hamburger cabbage stew. That sounds good. What flavoring do you put in that, Kathy? Just tomatoes or condos here? You got 3 eggs. Gina has eggs too. I don't have eggs, thank God. Oh, you went and saw the Eclipse. Oh, good. Cool. Did you go to like a party or something? Or like a park gathering? Or tell us about it. Real stories from real people. Condo on YouTube is going to tell us about his trip to Lake Placid to see the eclipse. Tomato soup and crackers, I like that. Diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, garlic and onions in the cabbage beef stew. That sounds good. Did you bake it? You were on a pasture, okay. There was 100 people. How long were you out there before it started? Did you have special glasses? We don't need all the details. Come on, Condo. Lake Placid, I'm thinking Michigan. Oh, you did it in a skillet? Or a Dutch oven, okay. The Eclipse was amazing. Let me shift to my computer to type. Okay, we're waiting on Condo's response. He's going to give us a detailed Eclipse experience. A little too hot, Coco. She's eating on my shoulder. Hold on, Newman wants some. He wants some. He always wants one thing, Jane, we didn't get was paper towel. We're down to our last paper towel. That was stock. Hold on, I'm coming. I just gotta give Newman food. Here, Newman. Okay, I got Coco on my shoulder. Newman eating. And we're gonna get an Eclipse report from Condo. Okay. So he planned a week ago to watch the eclipse in Texas, where his aunt lives, but the forecast was overcast in most of Texas, so I made arrangements to join an in-law in Rochester, New York. Okay, that's cool. You really wanted to see it, eh? I think of the Olympics too when I hear Lake Placid. On Saturday, the weather service predicted overcast for western New York. Did you drive there? So you canceled your trip to Rochester. Oh my gosh, you really wanted to see it. Okay, what's next, Condo? Hi, Cookie. I hear you. Where are you? He's way up high. He's stuck. Sunday morning, I spoke to a friend who lives about 10 miles from Lake Placid, New York. Right? I see 41 watching on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and be part of the 16,000 club. If you want to chill with cool people. She invited me up, so I drove from New York area up to Lake Placid with my gear. 2 cameras plus a telescope. Wow. How long did it take you to drive there? Want all the details. Did you stop for a snack? What was the snack? Cookie's way up high in Kiwi's cage. You can't see him. He's behind all the toys. You brought your cockatiels with you. He even brought his cockatiels to the Eclipse. 5 hours. That's still pretty long. 5 hours is still a good time, don't you guys think? That's how long it would take me to go to my daughter's, and that's kind of long. It's a stressful drive over mountains, so maybe that's why. Everyone who waited for Monday morning to drive up got stuck on the Adirondack Northway. Okay, so you went an early and you didn't get stuck in traffic? Is that what you're saying? It was bumper to bumper for them. I was there Sunday, so you were smart. Or did you know? Was your daughter happy to see you home, Paula? Condo is in New York area. Einstein was outside. Yeah, I watched the eclipse on Einstein, just briefly. So we drove about 2 miles from my host place to a pasture in Jay, New York, next to Lake Placid. So it was an organized thing. Aw, but you miss being with your mom, I bet. Yeah. It's hard to leave them, isn't it? We were there starting at about noon, and the eclipse reached totality at 3:20. We got there well before the moon began eating the sun. Oh. Did you party? Were you drinking and all, having cocktails and all that? There were 100 people, each setting up folding chairs. Nice. I saw someone on YouTube, he went somewhere where there was a huge party. Lots of kids, someone with a boombox playing music for the rest of us. A few people were acting like druids. What are druids? Like, aliens? That's an interesting story. I knew he'd come up with something. Who knows what druids are? Oh, druids as in Stonehenge. Oh, I don't know what, I still don't know what they are. Are they people or aliens or animals? Oh, they were chanting stuff. Sun worship. Interesting. That's cool. They're pagans. Okay. New friend from Windsor, Ontario. Oh. I've been to Windsor a number of times. We're in Vancouver. Windsor's kind of... The last time I went there, it wasn't the Windsor I remember when I was a kid. Windsor was always really pretty and lots of trees and stores and... You want to sit on my lap? You are just a little devil meaty. Ancient people of the British Isles. Did anyone else go on it? So, anyone else go on like an event like that? Like where, like for the eclipse where they actually went to an event rather than watching in your yard? Yeah, Crystal, get ready to tell us what you ate for dinner. Okay, so he set up his gear for folks to watch the eclipse magnified on the camera screen. Cool. And when it reached totality, people were singing songs, screaming, and dancing wildly. Hey, was there a guy named JLR Investigates? From YouTube? It was someplace like that. Most folks began leaving after shortly before the totality. I guess they didn't want the traffic. YouTubers, Facebookers stayed home. They're not exciting like the YouTubers. Actually, where is Cookie? Facebook can look at Cookie. Look at Cookie. He's hiding. Yeah, I can imagine leaving so that you can get out of traffic. I've been to those festivals where when it's over, like, good luck getting out of there. So you remained with your host for Tuesday morning, and then you took a tour of the Olympic facilities at Lake Placid. Well, that sounds like an eventful trip. A nice, wholesome trip. Right, Bert? That's a wholesome trip. You went to the arena where the USA beat the Soviets in 1980 hockey. Did I ever tell you what it was like to be living in downtown Vancouver when Canada beat the US in the Vancouver Winter Games? We lived downtown downtown Vancouver, and the games were watched on screens all over the city. Well, not all over the city, in the main part, like everywhere, like on the busy streets. Well, not everywhere, by where we lived, and everyone had them on on their TVs, and we lived where all these high condos are, and everyone was watching. There was probably not anyone in Vancouver not watching. And then when they won, oh my goodness, the city erupted with cheers from all the condos, pots and pans, people poured out into the streets. It was crazy. So you parted ways from your friend. Took 6.5 hours because of traffic, but the weather was delightful, and I had the windows open, the sun was open, so you had a nice drive home. That's good. It sounds like a nice trip. Fun. You made it memorable. You remember that hockey game, April? Yeah, if you don't remember that hockey game, that was like bananas. Oh, great. You checked off one of your bucket list items. Nice. Anthony checked off one of his bucket list items. He went to see Madonna in Miami last night, and he was right up front. He sent me lots of video. He had lots of fun. When Vancouver won, when Team Canada won the Winter Olympics. Vancouver Olympics. That one. How was Madonna? He loved it. He got a car, and he doesn't do anything fun very often. He works all the time, so when he does something fun, he goes all out. And he got a special car to drive him to the arena and back, so he didn't have to worry about that. And if he's listening, he's probably tired. And he had to work today. He was right up close. Like right up close, like obviously like third row or whatever. In that beautiful new arena. She looks like Madonna when she's performing. You have no bucket list? You see something great? I don't think I have. My bucket list is all I want to do is go down the east coast of USA. That's all I want to do. He was right up there. He's gonna have to tell me. He was right up there. But you know how they use the whole stage? Those big entertainers? They use the whole stage, and the stage spans right across, and then they have a thing that comes out. Like something that projects out. So they're able to call a lot of seats front rows. Right, Cookie? Cookie's got front row tickets always. Visit the 911 memorial. She's an artist. She's like Donna's like an artist. You know what I mean? She's really, you just gotta embrace what they do as their form of art. Whether it's how they change their looks or how they dress or whatever. It's just some musicians are more artsy than others. You know what I mean? That's kind of the way I look at Madonna. She's an artist rather than more of an artist. What do you guys have on your bucket list? April wants $1 billion lottery. You didn't see it, but it was sunny there. Families and seats for, yeah, they do reserve those seats, but what they do, if people aren't going to go, they release them before the show, and you get really good seats. That's how we ended up with that fantastic Aerosmith seat that we were right beside the stage. Remember? He was coming right up to Brad and I singing. Paula doesn't have a bucket list. My bucket list does not work as hard. Surround myself with support people. So I don't have to. Right, Coco? Yeah, it was a good one. No one else's bucket list thing? Wow, you guys. Just me and Condo. In April. What's on Coco's bucket list? Coco's bucket list is what? I don't even know. You'd love to go to Australia and the UK. You want to do a full marathon. Chrissy would love to go to Hawaii. You want to go to Sweden. You want to learn how to sell your art online. Meeting Coco. Replay crew. Member made the live, yay! How come you can't usually come on the live? I need to shout out to all of my husband's friends at work where they watch me. A lot of them don't comment. That's okay. I think I have a lot of people that don't comment. They just listen to me rattle on. Waiting for something juicy to happen. Oh, Anthony's here? Oh, there he is. Are you okay, Anthony? I was worried about him that he might get into a mess or something. Without me and Brad protecting him. My number one bucket list is to watch the F1 race in Monte Carlo, Monaco. Yeah, I can see that. Kano says there was something about sun gazing with a whole bunch of people that made the experience that much more memorable. You're going on a cruise from Miami to Spain. How many days is that, Kristen? What time do you depart? Make sure you depart. If you depart, you watch Miami as you sail away at night. That was beautiful. So what are the boats you have to watch for again, Anthony? There's like a guy who guides the cruise ships out of port, and then they have to jump off the cruise ship onto a boat. I forget what he said they were again. So you have to watch for that guy. 14 days. Yeah, to sail away. I hope you leave at night when the sun is setting. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Is Monaco expensive? Have you been to Monte Carlo, Paula? Pilot boats, that's right. Pilot boats. Anthony got a video of it for me. So the average person couldn't go to Monaco? Paula, did you do anything fun on your trip? Oh, Paula went to a cruise. It was 14 days around Italy, Greece, and it's expensive. Yeah, maybe something like that. You watch it online, Chrissy? Kashi. Maybe I'll do that. Greece, I cruise around Greece and Italy. Oh, Naomi's doing the Rock Legends cruise. In Miami, there's a lot of security because people are always trying to get ski or drive their boats close to the ships. Why would they do that? Like, why mess around with a cruise ship? Do you know why? Why mess around with a cruise ship? Do they really try and jet ski beside? Croatia was gorgeous. Like, what do you mean by gorgeous? How gorgeous? Like, just what? Lush or? They do? Do they get charged? Naomi has cruise ships go past her house all summer long. Yeah, you must live where the Alaskan cruise ships go by. The Miami-Dade cop boats chase them away from the ships. Do they have? Does it happen all the time, or just like once a week? Falling asleep. Cookie, sweetheart. You are just such a funny little guy. Such a funny little guy. You know, you're falling asleep up there. He just likes listening to me, don't you, sweetie? Huh? You like listening to my voice? Put you to sleep? Yeah. Hey, Cookie. Cookie needs to do his own video. Hey, Cookie. I don't think Coco will let anyone do a video. She's so jealous. Almost every sailing we have done over the last probably 8 sailings, every time we've seen, I don't get why people think they can just fly around like that. Historic and beautiful. Santorini and Venice are the highlights. It was back in 2011. Good ships no longer go Venice. Yeah, I think I'd like to do that. I'd like to see Greece and eat the Italian food. I used to want to go to Egypt and all that, but I'm too scared to go to those kind of countries. Cookie's okay, he just falls asleep listening to me talk. Right, Cookie? You're looking forward to seeing Portugal? I think that's where Paula went. The nicest people were at the concert last night. Even the staff were nice. They gave me tips on when and where to go if I had to leave the show for any reason. Apparently Madonna doesn't like it if you leave in the middle of the show. Like, what does she do? Does she say something, Anthony? Oh, sorry, Coco. Oh, way so fast. This is Newman, not Apollo. Fathom. Take a yacht type boat 1 hour from Greece to Italy. Yeah, Apollo's like a famous grade. He's got like 1 million followers, and he started years after me. My birds are boring compared to Apollo.
Ah.
She makes them shut the air conditioning off, so everyone was sweating, even her and her crew. Saturday night, she almost left the show because she felt the air conditioning. Really? She's a diva. That's like that. Well, I can understand it. I mean, I don't know. That's like Paul, or who's the singer from The Who? If someone smokes in front of the stage, he stops the show. I guess when you get kind of, I guess when you get older, it's kind of like, you get older, you kind of have your own rules, and it's your world and everyone else is living in it. Right, guys? Once you get to a certain age, it becomes your world and everyone else is living in it, and you set the rules for your world, and if they don't want to live like that in your world, then they're not coming in your world. Yes, well, Roger Daltrey. He doesn't, if someone smokes, he stops the concert. He wants respect for his vocal cords.
Ah. Ah.
What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? When the older you get, it becomes your world and everyone else is living in it, like Coco.
Ah.
Right, Coco?
Ah. 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 Ah.
If you're brave enough to buy one of those super cheap rehab homes in Italy and refurbish, there's someone on TikTok that does that.
Ah.
I'm at the age where I don't want to refurbish anything. I just want to get someone else to do it. I guess if it's an outdoor concert, Beth, and then people smoke pot too, right? They bring pens and vapes into concerts.
Bible.
Okay, Anthony says, I can't say and won't say what she told Miami, but it was a 4-letter word if the AC would have been turned back on. Madonna said her voice is better with no AC. She had one of her adopted daughters playing the piano on one set. Coco Town, if you get the chance to see her, go. You won't regret it. That's a good review. That's a good review. Great review. Anthony.
Ah. Ah.
Oh yeah. When your kids visit, you're in their world, true. And when your kids, it's their world. You gotta tiptoe around it.
Ah.
I remember I said to Lennon, I said she was crying because she wanted to come close to the birds. When she was, actually no, she was at the end of the island, and she just had to walk 2 feet, but there was nothing there, and she was scared to walk that 2 feet. And I said, don't be a baby, don't cry. And Jensen said, you're being a mean grandma. And I was like, oh no, I don't want to be a mean Grammy. And I felt bad ever since. Yeah, that air conditioning is high. If you go to Vegas, oh my God, it's freezing in the hotel. Freezing.
Ah.
And then you go outside, it's boiling. How do you dress for that? Especially someone who's temperature sensitive. I am. Like, if it's cold, I'm cold, and I don't like being cold. If it's too hot, I'm too hot. I don't like being too hot. We're gonna go soon too. You did that too, Kim? Oh my gosh, didn't you feel bad? I don't want to be a mean grandma.
Ah.
I think I need to go to therapy after this. After her saying that to me. How do I be a good grandma? Yeah.
Ah.
Because I said, don't be baby. You're a big girl. The whole talk was she was a big girl, right? Because the baby's coming. So it was just like flowed out of my mouth, like, you know what I mean? It was like we were using that term a lot, right? The baby's coming. You're a big girl. And I just said, well, don't be a baby, right? You can walk. You can walk. And she was, and then so I got chastised being a mean grandma. And I thought, oh no. Oh no. I know, Paula. I didn't think so either, but I still feel bad. I feel so much shame.
Ah.
Maybe I better stick with birds. Oh, she walks. Didn't you see the videos of her, Paul?
Ah.
Jensen was probably saying the same thing. In 6 months, I'm the coolest grandma. They're lucky. Your grandma used to say, don't worry, by the time you grow up and get married, you'll forget about it. That's funny. It's true.
Ah.
That's what I would say to Jensen. I said, just when you take it up with therapy, take it up with your therapist when you get older. Put that on your therapist list. I'd always say that. Better to nip it in the butt. Well, I'm not. I don't think she'll learn boundaries. I think she's going to be one of those little girls that she's always the star, you know what I mean? Everyone's going to be second fiddle. I think the firstborns are like that. I could be wrong. But she slept in her big girl room. After it was all set up, the big girl room with her big girl bed and her big girl bedding and all her big girl books. She asked if she could have a nap in there, so she had a nap. And then that night she slept in there. I have to ask Joseph if she stayed in there. And she woke up and she says, "I'm a big girl." Thank you, Sally. Yeah, Kim, we were hardcore, right? We didn't even have Band-Aids. We had masking tape, toilet paper. I never got a Band-Aid. I got masking tape and toilet paper. That's the way we rolled. Oh, thank you, Linda. Ghetto Band-Aids. Yeah, I had ghetto Band-Aids. We never got Band-Aids. It was just one of those extras. You know what I mean? My granddaughter is super sensitive. I have to be careful or she cries. Oh, so you do butterfly tape or super glue versus stitches too, I bet. Well, not anymore. Now we have Band-Aids. We never got Mickey Mouse Band-Aids. No way. No way. Those are for the rich kids. I don't even know if they had them when I was little. I'm 55 or 56 or something. Oh yeah, iodine, right, April? You used to just use the blood to hold the toilet paper on. Imagine if a kid walked around with toilet paper and masking tape on its finger now. I mean, would that really happen? You're not supposed to say Band-Aid. It's a brand name. You have to call them adhesive strips. Okay. Yeah, don't come home until the street lights come on, that's for sure. You didn't have Band-Aids, shows you're tough, right? We're not attracting a lot of younger viewers. Keep talking like this. Right, Cookie? The younger people aren't going to want to listen to old people talk about how bad we had it. Right, Cookie? I just now wrap my finger with paper towel really tight and tape it. Bird bites. I mean, they don't have the type of thing. If you're a big bird owner, you can't use regular Band-Aids. You need like Band-Aids, big ones. What's Cookie doing? Hey, Cook. What are we doing tonight? Brad took out spaghetti sauce, and I don't might just have the sauce with toast. Yeah, the two different cans. Freaking fabulous. Sometimes I'm showing the same thing. I use my iPad on YouTube and my iPhone on Facebook. My son of my granddaughter once focused on getting unstuck parrots and we went on and snowboard for 5 hours. Oh my God, if your granddaughter gets a sliver. Oh really? That's funny. You have to wonder, is it really a pain tolerance or is it an emotional thing? I can see if it was a boy, you say don't be a baby. I don't know. I think if Brad was a dad to a boy, he would have been pretty strict. There would have been a lot of man stuff going on. Maybe not. We're gonna go. We gotta carry on. Carry on with our night. We've got how many hours? I've got 3 more hours I have to survive for today. Yeah, she moves around everywhere. Condo. She's like that all day. Zip, 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 zip. Wish she'd just fly around and get some of those yayas out. Anyways, we'll talk later. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy your evening. Eat treats. You got blood poisoning in your knee? Oh my gosh. That's a lesson.